morning and welcome back to WNB1 Radio. It's Mags in the morning and J9, of course, with the Wake Up Show. Good morning. So you brought up something that I totally glanced over. The whole Lil Nas X.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Nas X wandering around the streets at, what's it like? Wee hours in the morning?
Yes, like sashaying.
Yes, like
twitching his whole butt.
yes, in his tidy whities. Fruit of the Looms, tidy and whitey. I don't know if they were Fruit of the Looms, but
Did he have cowboy boots on?
yes, he had cowboy boots on. He just listen, I don't know what was going on. I don't want to know what was going on.
Mm-mm.
But the mere fact that he was strolling the streets at wee hours in the morning with no F's given.
I can't even say like cocaine is a hell of a drug. Like it's worse than that.
Wild. I just whatever party he was at, whatever drugs that he was doing, kids, this is a prime reason that you shouldn't do drugs.
Right.
Because, he is now like all over the internet and being trolled.
He spoke for the first time. He just says that he'll be fine, and it was scary.
Yeah. Just think that, like he was walking the streets like he wanted some action.
Right, in the streets.
Yeah. Did you see the guy that was filmed? Oh, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl that was
I think
filming.
it was the guy.
He was like, "Go ahead, boo, it'll be okay." And I'm like, "Whoa, okay, yeah."
He was talking crazy to a guy that was filming him.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What in
And
the
they
world?
were following him for a minute. Like
Yes.
they just
Yes.
because who he is, right?
Yeah, I mean that footage probably garnered them probably about 20 grand. Easily from TMZ. Easily. And like I said, that time of night, dressed the way he was wild. Wow. I couldn't when I
it was a joke.
I did too. When I watched it, I'm like, this ain't real. This has got to be fake. But no, it was real. And he allegedly overdosed.
So you go to like, did he mess with anybody like in the industry? Because don't have they say like they do that to you, like to embarrass you and bring you to a space that is hard to come back from. Yeah. So I was like, I wonder if somebody drugged him.
I don't know, whatever it is, man.
And told him a story, and that's why he was like believed whatever he believed.
Whatever it is, he needs to figure it out and not do it again. I mean, this should be a hard lesson for him to learn and to use as an experience that shouldn't happen. And moving forward, whoever his people are, they need to get a handle on it.
How was he alone that long? This is suspicious.
I don't know.
There's something more.
It was just an unfortunate situation. One for him, and like I said, hopefully it never happens again.
Hopefully not.
It never ever happens again. So, so I put yesterday on my social media. There was an interview with it was on Cam Newton's podcast. It was a female. I think it's one of his regular hosts. And they were talking about short guys. About would you date a short guy? Is that a thing with a lot of women? Do like you don't have to name any names, but do women like, is that like one of the prerequisites? Like, I can't date a short guy. Is that really a thing?
I've only heard it from like 2 women, and it's because they're really tall.
I would think so.
But other than that, no, I don't know that to be a thing.
Yeah. So maybe it's because maybe it's just an internet thing. But you oftentimes you see women who are like interviewed curbside outside of a club, and they're like, yeah, I gotta have me a man 6'2", 6'3", and he can't be the same size. I can't be looking straight at him. He gotta be tall. I get the whole.
That's that single chick energy.
Yeah, right. I get the whole. If you're 5'11", you're a 6 feet girl that's tall.
Mhm.
I get that, because you want someone to meet your energy, your physical size. But for a girl that's 5'3", talking about, I can't date a guy that's 5'5", because it just isn't right.
That's crazy.
Why?
That's crazy. No.
And then
But there are people that there's definitely women that are like that.
And then,
not a question.
But no. So most importantly, just think about it, right? So if you're just going off of looking at a guy and you're like, well, I'm not gonna date him because he's short, and that's his thing. That short guy could be like the godsend of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving up on somebody because you're looking at their physical aspect, not even knowing what's behind the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing full well that this guy could be, he could be a great father. He could be a great, somebody, a great, family man, a great, somebody who provides financially, all that good stuff. And you're looking at the physical and you're dismissing them right away. I don't get it.
What is it that guys, and it says on here, like, short guys usually are attracted to tall women?
Yeah, I mean, but there's nowhere to go but up, right? Literally speaking, right? There's nowhere to go but up.
True.
If you're short. Are you
Shoot.
going to go shorter or are you going to go taller?
Same height.
I think that's just a
eye to eye.
So I think for men that's just like a conquering thing. Like, I want to conquer
like
that
I'm
mountain.
gonna get that.
I want to
WNBA player.
Yeah, no, I get it. But conversely, for the women, it's just, for me, I don't know. I guess it's all in the eyes of the beholder,
right?
But I'm gonna play the clip from the female. So listen.
Dated a short man. I've dated a short man for 6 years. 6 years.
Short being he was shorter than you?
He was
eye level.
a little shorter than me in heels. Is that really a defining factor for a woman? Like, oh, he's short, but this man takes care of you. He provides, he protects, he loves you. He asks and cares about your family, and he wants to know how you feel. And you're zeroing him out because he's not 6'6". Is that a thing?
There you go. There you go. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So she put it into. I think she put it into great context. Like, are you going to dismiss somebody because let's start from the beginning, right? Say you see a short man and you're like, wow, he's really handsome, he's really cute, but he's short. But he's short.
He can't get on that roller coaster.
He's short, right? So now you look, like I said, once again, you're looking at the physical, and you're not even really paying attention to,
Anything
what
else.
he may have to offer outside of the physical. And it's like, wait a second, we all know men and women, they're beautiful, but they're a-holes on the inside, right? And you don't want no part of that. So just take that template and use it.
Oh, how would you feel if someone did that to you? Like they already were cutting you off because of your height?
Yeah, no, I that's what I'm saying. I think it's foolish. I think it's stupid because I'm not 6'1". You can't.
You don't make the cut.
You can't talk.
You don't make the cut.
Right. I'll go get those lifts and put on my shoes, right, and make me a little taller. But but yeah, I just think that, I don't know, women out there respond. Is that a thing? Like I said, you see it a lot on the net. But like if you're in the club, I mean, I have some friends that are shorter, and they've never had any problems with
getting women.
With talking with women. When I say like shorter, tall. I'm saying like 5, maybe like 5'5", 5'6", right? Because that's pretty short for the average man. But they've never had any problems with going up to a female.
Yeah, I don't know that to be like an issue.
Yeah, so I maybe it's an internet thing. Maybe it's just for the for social media.
Maybe.
But you see a lot. I see a lot of these. He has to be like 6'3".
I don't want none of it. I've heard people say like they want an athlete or something like that, but not.
Yeah,
but
you
not
know,
specify.
listen,
height.
I get it. It's all in your personal preference, but I think once you keep picking tall men
Mhm.
and they keep screwing you over, I think it's time to lower the bar, literally,
Mhm.
right? You gotta find somebody that's going to treat you well and be good
Care
to you.
about you, like
Yeah, and it's going to be good to you for all the right reasons, not because he's tall.
Mhm.
He's tall. He's an asshole, but he's tall,
But he's
right?
tall.
Nah, you gotta kind of get a happy medium. Maybe 6'3" isn't it? Maybe 5'11" might be,
Mhm.
because he treats you right. But yeah, and I get the whole thing for the women too. Somebody I
And
did.
and some women are uncomfortable. Like if they are younger and they have big feet or they're tall in high school, they're uncomfortable with themselves. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily about the man.
And I get it for a taller woman to want a taller man. Once again, that's all in personal preference.
Mhm.
But like I said, at some point in time, if you keep picking a tall jerk, then you're gonna keep getting
Go
tall
look for a
jerks.
short person.
Yeah, listen, there's nothing wrong with shorter people. If they treat you right and and do everything that they're supposed to do, you can overlook. Why does the size thing keep coming up?
Overlook.
But you can underlook or overlook,
Mhm.
whatever the case may be. You can get away with it. I like, for me, I don't know. I mean, I never said, well, a girl has to be like,
a certain height.
a certain height, or
But would you if you were 5'6"?
if I were 5'6",
Mm-hmm.
look for taller girls.
You may think about the height
Well, I think
if you were
that's.
shorter.
I think
I don't
so.
think you're in a
So
position to.
I think that for men, like I said, that's just like a macho thing. I can't speak on women. I don't know what's in their mind, but for men, I think like, I want to climb that tree. I want to slay that. One of those type of
Mhm.
things. But I mean, I've never looked at it from that point of view. Like,
Some tall
because-
guys are like lanky. Like it's not even attractive.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
know.
telling you. You
don't know
don't
if
need
it's-
to know. I'm telling you.
No, I'm just saying I don't know. I don't. Obviously, I don't know.
Tall
because I'm
doesn't
not a
always mean
female.
good, is what
No,
I'm saying.
No. I just look at it this way. All right, everybody has their own personal preferences. So be it. But if you keep picking a certain type,
Mhm.
if you keep going after a certain type, and there is failure in that, it's time to switch things up.
Yeah.
All right. Not all tall men are jerks. Not all short men are jerks. But if you keep going after a certain type and continually failing yourself, time to switch things up.
Switch it out.
Switch it up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just, there was a lot of people who made comments
Mhm.
on the video, and but I think age might have something to do with it too. Because
Whether you care.
well, because so it's life experiences, right?
Mhm.
A lot of times when you're younger, you have a perception of something that you want, someone that you want to talk to.
Mhm.
They gotta have, like, they gotta be,
Gaston from
They
Beauty
gotta
and the
be-
Beast.
they gotta be a
big
certain type. Yeah, they gotta be built.
handsome,
They gotta be, they gotta have long legs,
Mhm.
nice chest.
muscular
you know,
legs, nice
and-
back.
Yeah, they gotta have a beard. They gotta have hair. Or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I think it's younger. But once again, getting back to the experiences, I think that as you go through life's experiences and you have those negative experiences, then you tend to lower the physical trait. Not saying that they gotta be ugly or anything.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Still
you-
want a
you can-
Fabio.
You can overlook those things because they might have other attributes that might, overcompensate for their lack of height
Mhm.
or lack of a physical trait or whatever the case may
Mhm.
be. But yeah,
Lack of fineness.
yeah. Well, you know, it's just everybody has their own personal preferences. But I think life experiences as you get older, you know, I think that some of you can overlook them because you were like, yeah, I went out with this dude and he was tall, but he was a jerk.
Yeah.
You know, and then I went out with a dude that was, you know, shorter or whatever. And he was the nicest guy in the world. You know, so now it's like, okay, I can bring my, you know, I can change my standards up, and I can, you know, I can see it. So I think, yeah, you know, age might have something.
Yeah.
Because, you know, obviously,
experience.
yeah, because obviously you haven't experienced enough, and you just have your eyes. You're basically focused on one thing. You have those blinders on. I think with life experiences, those blinders become loosen too. Eventually, they come off. So yeah,
Let loose.
But yeah, that was something. What else did we have? What else did we have? Something else that we wanted to talk about?
Well, I don't think it's true, and I hope it's not true about Alicia Keys. I think it's just a rumor. Someone's trolling on the internet.
I've not seen any credible websites, any credible news media outlets report it. But yeah, I mean, so did you hear, you know, like who they were talking to, who he was talking to? So first I read, you know, that he stepped out, and there was, he stepped out and he got someone pregnant. Then from there it went to, I seen another one the other day. They were talking about he was with Lala, and I'm like, no.
I didn't understand that.
I'm like, no, I really don't. So I just tend to like not even pay attention. When I see TMZ or one of them
Hollywood Unlocked, then you know,
Hollywood
yeah.
Unlocked,
well, happy 15 years and going on strong.
When I see, and it's funny too, because remember, I'd say like 2 months ago during the summertime, we highlighted that she said during their entire
they don't fight.
Marriage, they don't fight. They've never argued, which I still find that hard.
But he said she had the opportunity to make $9 million for a show, and she wanted to spend time with him, so she didn't do it. And he was like, "That's how we work. Like, I'm first. Like,
well, it should be
$9 million.
It should be, but you know something, they can make that $9 million.
I don't care.
They can. She
Get
said,
that bag. Like,
but
bring him to the show.
The thing is, I think with them, obviously they can generate money in different ways, and then at the end of the day, if you're worth 25 million, what is 9 million more really gonna do? Really? I mean, what would you
I'd
rather
find something.
What would you, yeah, we would find it because we're not worth 25 million. But for the people, I shouldn't even say 25, maybe 35.
All right, her net worth is 150 million.
There we go. So what is 9 more million really going to do for you? And if they were, you know, if it was a momentous occasion that they wanted to spend that time, does a time
combined their 150?
But still,
yeah.
What does 9 more million do for you? I mean, it doesn't do much more. It doesn't move the needle much more. It doesn't make you a billionaire. So
it touches the needle.
Yeah.
It touches
for
it.
us. You know, tell me 9 million. I'm
there.
I might stroll down Union Street like Nas X in the tidy whities. but yeah,
Halloween. That's gonna be a good Halloween costume.
Oh, jeez, I want to see the dudes wearing
Somebody's
that.
doing
Fruit
it.
of the Looms and all that good stuff. Nah, not me.
Somebody's doing it.
But hey, listen. As promised, we're gonna be giving away tickets to our end of summer party, which is taking place this Friday at McGovern's Restaurant in Fall River. It's 10 Shove Street, Fall River, Mass. Featuring the world premiere band. Tickets are $25 in advance. You can get those at WMB1.com. You can also get them at heronbroadcasting@gmail.com. You can get them from one of us, whatever the case may be, anybody who is involved with WMB1 Radio, or you can go to WMB1.com and grab the tickets there. But we're going to be giving away tickets at around 10:30, all right? So make sure you listen in to win, all right? Listen in to win. We'll let you know. All right. So yeah, when we come back, we'll do the whole ticket giveaway for the world premiere band for this upcoming Friday
Yay.
and of the summer. It is the end of the
It's
summer.
the end of the summer.
It is the end.
This
of
is
the
the
summer.
official last.
Yes, this is
Hurrah.
this weekend will be the last hurrah. It'll be
That's
the
it.
official closing. Like people close down their pools and now you won't be seeing any more summer events. Everything will be goodbye summer.
Fall, pumpkin spice,
Yes.
cranberries.
Oh, yes. You'll see all kinds of people with pumpkin
Mhm.
spice.
I hate
I
pumpkin spice.
I hate it too. I hate it too.
I hate it.
But yeah, so when we come back, we'll give away some tickets. We'll talk about another event that is going to be happening here in the South Coast of Massachusetts. And also, per usual, pay homage to all the birthday people. All right. So people, please keep it tuned. Keep it locked right here at WMB1 Radio. Mags in the morning and J9. Let's go. Wake up.
Wake up.